The biggest mistake you can make right now is thinking the artificial intelligence race is about who has the smartest chatbot. If you were watching Google Gemini and ChatGPT trade blows over who can write a better poem or generate a prettier image, you were looking entirely in the wrong direction. The real war happening right now is completely invisible to the average person, and it is the exact battle that will decide the fate of trillions of dollars in the stock market over the next decade. We are witnessing the quiet construction of corporate nervous systems. This is not a battle for consumer subscriptions. It is a battle for absolute, inescapable enterprise lock-in. Once you understand the hidden infrastructure game these massive tech companies are playing, the way you look at your investment portfolio will completely change. The winner of this software war will not just get user downloads, they will get a lifetime tax on global business. Here is how the trap is actually being set. Chapter 1. The Consumer Distraction. Most casual investors are falling into a massive perception trap. They log into ChatGPT to plan a vacation, or they ask Gemini to summarize a long article, and they base their investment thesis on whichever app feels a little bit smoother. But the global stock market does not care about consumer parlor tricks. Historically, consumer software is notoriously fickle. People switch apps the moment a better alternative arrives. If the entire artificial intelligence revolution was based on consumer loyalty, it would be a terrible place to park your long-term investments. The reality is that the actual revenue moving the needle for these tech giants comes from giant corporate contracts. We are talking about logistics companies, global banks, and international retailers. These organizations do not care about planning vacations, they care about efficiency, and they are preparing to hand over the keys to their entire operations. But there is a hidden consequence to this handover that most analysts are completely ignoring. Chapter 2. The Invisible Nervous System. To understand what is really happening, you have to stop looking at artificial intelligence as a software product and start viewing it as an infrastructural utility. Think about how a human nervous system connects the brain to every single muscle in the body. That is exactly what Google and OpenAI are trying to build for the corporate world. They want their artificial intelligence to be the connective tissue between a company's payroll system, its supply chain logistics, and its customer service databases. When a global shipping company connects its entire global fleet to an intelligence model to predict weather delays and fuel costs, that model becomes the central brain of the operation. It is no longer just a tool you open in a web browser, it becomes the invisible electricity powering the company. And once that electricity is turned on, a fascinating psychological and financial mechanism takes over, one that guarantees astronomical profits for whoever laid the wires down first. Chapter 3. The Lock-in Effect. Think back to the late 19th century when the first major railroads were built across the country. Once a company spent the massive amount of money required to lay down the steel tracks connecting two major cities, no competitor was going to come along and build a second set of tracks right next to them. The infrastructure was simply too expensive and too deeply embedded into the geography. We are seeing the exact same phenomenon happen right now with digital data. When a multinational corporation spends 2 years training an artificial intelligence model on its highly sensitive internal data, the integration becomes permanent. The cost of ripping out that digital nervous system and replacing it with a competitor is financially terrifying. It would mean retraining thousands of employees and risking catastrophic data loss. This concept is known as high switching costs, and it is the holy grail of modern investing. Let us look at how Google is specifically designing its ecosystem to make sure nobody ever leaves. Chapter 4. The Google Ecosystem. Google is playing a game of total environmental control. They do not just want you to use Gemini as an isolated tool. Their master plan is to make Gemini the invisible water that corporate workers swim in every single day. If a company already uses Google Workspace for their emails, their spreadsheets, and their cloud storage, Google seamlessly weaves their intelligence model into the background of all those applications. You don't even have to actively decide to use the artificial intelligence. It's just sitting there,
automatically reading your incoming emails and organizing your global project files. By bundling their model directly into the enterprise cloud infrastructure, Google ensures that leaving their ecosystem feels like trying to remove flour from a baked cake. The integration is absolute and total. However, while Google is building a closed ecosystem, Microsoft and OpenAI are laying down a completely different kind of trap, and it is one that might be even harder to escape. Chapter 5: The Microsoft and OpenAI Trap. While Google relies on its closed environment, OpenAI and Microsoft are building a massive web of third-party integrations. ChatGPT is not just sitting inside a single ecosystem, it is actively being plugged into countless external business applications through an expansive network of developer interfaces. If a large corporation uses different software for accounting, human resources, and inventory management, OpenAI provides the universal translator that allows all those distinct programs to talk to each other. Because ChatGPT had a significant head start in the market, thousands of independent developers have already built their entire business structures on top of the OpenAI framework. This creates a deeply rooted dependency. If Microsoft Azure and OpenAI become the default foundation for the broader software world, trying to switch to a different provider would break the communication channels between all those different business tools. The trap snaps shut, not because the software is restrictive, but because it is too broadly connected to ever unplug. Chapter 6: The Switching Cost Avalanche. Imagine the boardroom of a massive global bank 5 years from now. The chief executive officer suggests switching their artificial intelligence provider to save a little bit of money on licensing fees. The room would go entirely silent. The engineering team would have to explain that their current artificial intelligence has learned the specific nuances of their fraud detection systems over the last half-decade. They would have to explain that unplugging the system would blind the bank for months while a new model learned the ropes. This is the switching cost avalanche. The risk of breaking a perfectly functioning corporate brain is so high that companies will gladly pay whatever price the provider demands to keep the lights on. This transforms artificial intelligence companies from standard software vendors into utility monopolies. They will collect a mandatory toll on corporate productivity forever. Understanding this dynamic is the only way to properly position your investments for the coming decade. So, how do you actually apply this to your portfolio? You have to completely ignore the noisy debates about which application writes a funnier joke or generates a better piece of digital art. The consumer market is just a marketing campaign for the real product. You need to look at enterprise integration contracts. Look at the cloud computing platforms that are successfully embedding their models into the daily operations of Fortune 500 companies. The companies that successfully build the invisible infrastructure of the future are the ones that will secure lifetime recurring revenue streams. When you buy shares in these tech giants, you are not betting on a chat interface. You are betting on the absolute permanence of vendor lock-in. The software war between Google Gemini and ChatGPT is not about building the smartest computer. It is about building the stickiest trap in the history of global business, and the smartest investors are already placing their bets accordingly.